Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yes. Good morning, everybody, Reckless Delegation, and everybody that's been here waiting. Big up to you, Brush. Big up to everybody else that's been waiting. Thank you to Red Devils Down Under for already gifting one membership to somebody. Whoever got it, please thank him. Guys, I don't know how you feel after yesterday, man. I don't know how you feel after yesterday. I did my match reaction, right? And then when I woke up this morning, I was like, when I watched it back, I was like, are you dumb? How could you not? Do you know what? Honestly, the manager gets blamed too. Yes. You know what? It's a collective effort right now. Obviously, we had that one faux pas where everybody decided that they didn't know what they was doing. Yeah. But at the same time, the manager has to hold torn for not affecting the game in the second half. Do you know what I mean? It's like I don't even know. Anytime he doesn't know what to do, it's like he just throws the kitchen sink at everything. Like, just put everybody on. I don't care what positions you're in. Just keep Bruno on. He might produce a moment of magic. Like, there's no second game plan, and that's what the problem is. That is what the problem is. I can see it, people. I understand. Trust me. Why is Kilograms ducking? He's gone up to Manchester today. He actually said it yesterday that he's going to record something, but I don't know what he's doing. He's gone up to Manchester to record something. So you guys will probably hear about that soon, innit? But in the meantime, people, look, it's not my show today. We all know it is the calling show, the 5 Things Deep calling. You heard what KG had to say. You heard what some of the delegates had to say with their 1-minute videos. Any delegates that need to call in right now and let me know exactly how they're feeling, please do. Because, oh, geez, it was embarrassing. It's embarrassing to say the least that we can't hold on to a lead still. We still can't hold on to a lead. What's wrong with us? It's not just the defense. It's not just the midfield. It's everything. Something is still wrong. Yeah, it just reminded me of last season against Chelsea. That's all bro, it really pissed me off. That's all I'm saying. It really pissed me off. But let's hear what other delegates have to say. Like Pav, what you saying, bro?
What's going on with the timer, blood?
You really want a timer?
Why is there a timer there? Oh no, my bad. Leave the timer off. Leave the timer off. Let's start with my own disclaimer, innit? Because some people said I'm too rude to people. Some people say I needlessly attack people on it or take the piss out of them for some reason. So here's a disclaimer. I'd like to apologize for absolutely nothing. I will attack you. I will attack you. You filthy little bastards who stand for this shit. I will attack you every single day. I don't care. I will attack you, your family, your ancestors, the lot of them. I do not care.
Whoa. I can't be having man attacking people's family and ancestors, fam. What is going on here? What is the show turned into? Do you know what I mean? Thanks. No monetization this morning. You better get the supers in, people, because KG's going to be like, what the F happened? Already, violence. So, oh my goodness, Pav, can't we just have a conversation? You know what? Forget the disclaimer, Pav.
Disclaimer said, innit? Disclaimer said.
No, that is not a disclaimer, fam. That was just an attack. That was just an unprovoked
attack.
It
was. I'll be honest, it was because I see people in the comments saying,
that's an attack.
People say needers that I'm angry, bro. Why do you think I'm angry at this team? What are we doing for like the past 10, 11 years? What's there to be happy about? Honestly. We have the odd game where we get a bit excited, have a little bit of crack. We're excited for a day, and then it's business as usual the following week. Yeah, this is good for one game. Bro, you're
out there.
mad,
say
bro.
That again.
You're going.
What?
Like,
yo, is it me?
Yeah, Pav, your audio is moving mad still.
It's not me, yo. It's
Wait,
it's you.
he's
Yeah,
tagging for me though.
Yeah,
Nah.
see, it's not me. You know, I'm not gonna say it was me because you know how it's always me, blood. Yeah, so I had to ask someone else. All right, cool. A little bit more confident in my setup now. Thank you. Now, someone with a little bit more of a level head. Yo, Pav, sort your situation out and I'll bring you back in it. Bro, yesterday, how do you feel about what Pav said, first of all? Yeah? Was a disclaimer, was it another attack?
I mean, what am I supposed to say about Pav's disclaimer? What would you really want me to say? It's Pav. That's just what he's. Bruv, what are you asking me to do? But if we go on to the game, let's go on to the game, yeah? You know, you guys know 10-game brigade, right? Yesterday was a negative for me.
100%. Me too.
Yesterday was a negative for me because the players, let's be clear, players, you need to get your shooting boots on. How can you not score chances that have been created for you? Too many times this has happened. And now we're looking at Twente, FC Twente, and you guys can't score goals. Like this, the stand. If we're giving the team some praise and we're giving the manager some praise for this mediocrity, then what are we aiming for this season? Like I'll give them their credit for the first half. We were right to be ahead by 1 goal, but I didn't see enough to say we were slapping them. We did what we were supposed to do. I was expecting the second half for us to go in there, get another goal or 2 or 3 goals, and then just kill the game off. But these guys just ain't killers, man. They're soft youths.
We create enough chances.
I think we created enough chances to maybe get at least another goal, at least 1 more.
That's what I feel like. Look, this is the problem, innit? Yeah, I know that I'm a defender of the manager, yeah. So sometimes when I say things, it might sound like THDL still exists, yeah. But all I want to say is this: is he not doing enough setting up the team to make sure that they should be scoring goals? It's just that they're not scoring goals. Like, you see, like,
but he's not helping himself with his subs as well and his in-game management at times. The way we capitulated in the second half, they gave Twente confidence. And then just back-to-back errors that led to their goal. Like, it's not good enough. We're seeing minor improvements, but if you look at the grand scheme of things, which is what I've been trying to do, is it enough to really propel us up the table? To really have us challenging? So far, no, it isn't. It's not good enough. That's why when I watched your little video yesterday, I was like, "Trek back, Joe, trek back. This is not right." That was THDL behavior.
It was THDL behavior.
This is why I say you man are still rioting underground.
You can't get everything across in 50 seconds, though, innit? Yeah, I don't feel you can. Yeah,
of course.
Because I went to hit on the point because I don't want. Do you know what I don't want to see? I think that's I'm still so much of a backer of the manager. I don't want to see people just saying, "Oh, Eric can't do nothing right. He didn't do nothing right in that match," because it's not true. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, it's both the players as well.
And I always jump to that first before just saying, "Do you know what? He needs to also take accountability for the things that he didn't correct in the match." Yeah. Because we all saw Bruno wasn't effective enough. And I know he came close to the end, but then he's going to argue a point as well, saying that, look, he had a very close chance right at the end. But this is the problem. We're so close, FC. We're not putting the ball in the back of the net.
It's not good enough. Man. It's not good enough. I'm tired
of that. This repetitive nature of us, of not being able to finish out a match, not being able to hold on to a lead. Why can't we hold on to leads unless it's some petty team? And
Bozo Gene.
No offense to Twente, but they're not exactly the biggest team, are they? Like, we should be able to see that match out easily.
And people are telling me beg the manager. What am I backing? This is why at least I wanted to see something in these 10 games. Right now, I'm leaning more towards Ten Hag out. I'm keeping it real with these. So how many games? It's been 7, right? I'm more towards out than in, and I might sell the lot of them. But the next 3 games, we got to see something better. We got to see them score more goals. We got to see them be a lot more disciplined. These mistakes that keep happening time and time again, they need to work out something up here to get that figured out.
And you know what? Hold on. Pav said to bring me back with
Go
you.
on, Pav.
So, yo, Pav, are you
Might as well
back?
keep yo-yo here, innit? Just for the audience, bro. I need a little audience there. Someone who understands what I'm trying to say to people. So this week, so let me throw a few stats at you, innit? So far, we played 7 games this season in all comps. How many have we won?
2?
3.
Was it 2 or 3?
3 games. Fulham, Barnsley,
Yeah, you're right.
Southampton,
Yeah, you're right. I was
3
thinking
games out of 7 games we've won. Yeah, is that good enough in your 3rd season? Is that good enough?
I'm saying no. I'm not gonna mince my answers, bro.
And now let me
answer
throw
is
you
no.
another stat. In our 9 last European games under Ten Hag, how many have we won?
I don't know. Tell me. Educate me, bro.
You've got the correct answer. 1.
It's 1.
Now, is that good?
One.
Is that good for a man who has been here for 3 years with this team? Yeah. One win in 3 seasons of European matches. Now, let me tell you something else. When I come on here, yeah, speaking to you and your little brother, Botch, yeah, and my man told me to be happy that we got a clean sheet and a draw at Crystal Palace. Yeah. Why has no one put that man on charges? Because this is the standards that these sort of people will bring us down to. These are the standards that we're expected to come down to. Celebrating a fucking draw at Crystal Palace. And now we got people telling us to keep our feet firmly to the ground. People like Jihadi Shabazz, yeah, out wherever he is.
Blood! No. Red card, fam. Red card. What is this, bro? Oh my! You didn't say that. Tell me he did not just say that, bro. As much as people are now on charges, you are now on charges, fam. You can't do that, blood. Yes.
Pav, that's too far. Pav.
We will never survive. I understand why KG's channel will just be this. You man are.
Listen, I know that guy's a crackhead, but damn. Listen, I need to have a debate with Shabazz, but damn.
You said what?
Legit.
Oh, do you know what? Yo, I'll bring you back in it. Yeah, let me give you some other delegates. That's wrong. Just wrong. Tell him we deserve. It's just wrong. Yeah. Stop it, Pav. Do better. Yeah. And you going to jail. Trust me. Ankle biting.
Pav never changed.
I swear to God, dude, don't you dare. Yeah, you're the upper culprit on this channel. Yeah.
No. I got my. I don't know if you got my my fan cam, but I got it out in that. I got my bad humor out in that.
Okay. Oh no, I didn't see it. I was probably sleeping by the time you sent it to me. I know time difference is crazy.
Yeah. It's difficult being in the future, but anyway, yeah.
Bro, so how did it feel being in the future? Then you should have known this was going to happen. Why didn't you warn us?
I was asleep.
Nah, but bro, honestly, how do you feel after waking up and seeing that result then?
No, well, the first thing I did when I woke up was watch it back. And look, I've honestly got nothing to say about the performance because it's just the same thing, rinse and repeat for the last year and a half. Since we won the Carabao Cup, this has been the form trajectory we've been on. Spurts of good form, and then it's literally overturned against teams at home that we shouldn't be losing against. The only positive I took from the game is that we didn't lose. That's it. Like,
you know what? Yeah, Pav was.
What else is there to say?
He was almost pushing me to the dark side. He doesn't even realize how good he was doing. Yeah, until he said what he said. Yeah, that's right. Because listening to those stats back in the European competition, I mean, we initially looked at Ten Hag because of how well he did in European competition. Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
when we started noticing him. That's when I started noticing him anyway. Yeah. And if he's not giving us good stats in Europe, and he's not really producing at home what we really want him to do, then the time might be creeping up. You know what I'm saying? I might
but
change my
that's
whole tune.
with, like, as a United manager, the very, very least you do first and foremost is make Old Trafford a fortress before anything else. Before anything else, and then what comes after that is you win your away games, you draw against your top six. That's sort of the bulk standard as a bare minimum. You get into Europe and you are very least competitive and go on a finals run. You build upon that year on year, year in, year out, and we are nowhere near that. And honestly, people saying give it time, but this is where I came in and I say, look, I'm not doing this 10 game brigade. I've seen enough of a body of work from Ten Hag himself and the players that we have to just be like, well, I need to see something that is leaps and bounds ahead of what's already been put out for his body of work. Regardless of the back room and stuff, because that'll all take time to iron itself out and actually produce. Because Ten Hag in Europe with Ajax, he's literally coming from a club that does the same play style from juniors right through to seniors, and they have a constant stream of talent coming through. So he had an advantage being there with them. So yes, he's his tactical nous and whatever else. That's like, yes, he's good. He's very good. That's why we got him. But something's not clicking right now. I don't want to blame the manager. I don't want to blame the players. But this was Twente, a team that would struggle in the championship, and we are folding. And don't even get me started.
C20, yeah, FC20. What level would you put them on? For real, what level of competition? You're telling me that they will struggle in the championship, you think?
Mid-table mid-table championship at best. Honestly, that's how I'd rate them.
Oh Lord. So, all right, you know what then? Then the way it sounds, bro, you're Ten Hag out. Ten Hag needs to leave.
No, I didn't say those words. I'm just saying I've seen enough from all aspects of this team to say that I don't think it's going to improve anytime soon, but I'm still hopeful that something clicks because we're creating the chances, we're just not executing them. And yes, we're playing in spurts.
I feel, in my personal opinion, the way that we're starting games now, like we used to complain about us not controlling matches for a long enough period of the game, right? We was 20 minutes to see. Now I think we're controlling the game for a much long period of time, but
yes, it's steady.
Not producing enough out of that control.
Yeah, and the thing that really embarrassed me the most about was the 20 goal, because that should not have happened. The way their right back took on our entire team, sidestepped and dodged. He dodged our entire midfield. Like did he was dodging the charges, mate?
Bro, Lissandro was going to. I heard what you just said. You know what? Yeah, Lissandro was about to take him out. Then he remembered he was on a yellow card. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, he was about.
Yeah.
You know what? I was why Ogate came in foul. I thought, okay, yes,
good, but then it is what it was. I was so embarrassed.
This is simple primary school football. Why doesn't someone go man on? That's what we do when someone's behind someone. You go man on.
Yeah, or cover the space. What were those defenders doing? Honestly,
it was
Anyway,
it capitulated towards the end of that game, and so you think that there's hope that something will click. Hopefully, yeah. That's your final statement, yeah.
Yeah. Look. The final thing is that we are still creating the chances. We can't keep going without scoring. That's the one positive side that I see, is that the chances are being made. It's just on people to start connecting and putting the ball in the net.
Real talk. You know what? Big up yourself. People, man, it's so hurtful when things happen the way they happen like that, because I feel like we did enough to secure a win, but nobody wants to kill the game off. That's the problem. They're happy with just dawdling by, just floating on. Stop being a floater, bruv. Kill that game off. What's wrong with you? But anyway, listen, let me get to some of these super chats. Like I said, Red Devils Down Under gifted a membership straight away. K Phil says, worried about the front line. There are no goals unless Rashi Spice has an upturn to the 30 goal, I don't know what, 30 goal GA, or Bruno, if his brain, we are effed, not good enough. David T says, I lost my head after the game, but I'm calm now. All of you are stressed. Calm down. INEOS sees it. The tools have been provided. Let's see. That's one way to see it, David T. I guess so. And you know what? The tools have been provided. I can't say that they haven't. INEOS has done as much as they could during the summer window to try and make sure that Erik ten Hag has a good platform moving forward. He's got options. He's got options. He's got no excuse not to use them. Yeah, he didn't use Ahmad last season. Look at Ahmad now. Yeah, not to saying that he made the right decision or nothing, because we was all saying play Ahmad. There's people right now. I can't believe it. I had Manchester United fans yesterday calling for Anthony. Take off Bruno, bring on Anthony. What's wrong with you? Play like for like. What is wrong with you? Oh, bro, there was a lot of things that made my head go crazy last night. I didn't understand why people were saying things, but I kind of understand it as well. Let me finish reading out these last few from David T, and I'll get back into it. We are not other teams in the league. We've had rot since 2013. It can't be undone in 3 seasons. Ten Hag has his tools. I'm fine. I'm fine now if he leaves. Okay, I hear that too. I was Ollie in until the last day. Some fans told me he was a PE teacher. Ten Hag was better. Now those same fans have turned against him. Who next? Do you know what? That's exactly why I was so staunchly backing the manager, like in last season, innit? Yeah, because I felt like it was too early to give up on somebody that we said that we really wanted back and was given 3 years. But with that being said, let me talk to an elder right now. My uncle, how you doing?
I don't understand the points that the last message was trying to convey. Ole was clearly out of his depths. And if we brought in Ten Hag because we believed he was better, if he's not doing well, the fans are allowed to say he should go. It is very simple. You don't justify Ole because Ten Hag is not working out. You know, that is how this is simple laws of business, you know. I honestly don't know the way forward. You know, there are several things that
Uncle. You sound worried, Uncle. You actually, for the first time, sound worried.
And the worry is legitimate. It's not because I don't want the team to do well, but we saw in Man City there are games where Pep takes off Kevin De Bruyne. The season where Gundogan was exceptional, Pep substituted him in matches. When Kyle Walker was exceptional, Pep was substituting him in matches where these players don't perform. Why does our manager keep being stubborn with decisions? They said
back into form. I don't understand why.
They said you're trying to play the player into form, so the team should suffer because you're trying to play one player into form. Is that how it works? Should the team keep suffering because you're trying to play one player into form? What are we doing now? What exactly are we doing?
That's my biggest criticism of him. I don't agree when he was doing it with Rashford, and I'm not going to agree when he's doing it with Bruno either. If they're not playing well, we have other players available. Use them. Maybe they're in form. Maybe they're, raring to go. They can't wait to get off the bench and show you something. Bring them on.
And that's the point. At this point, we are not even asking, don't start Bruno. You understand? The fans are not even trying to say, except maybe a few. The fans are not trying to say don't start. The point is, if he is not playing well, substitute him. It is very simple.
Easy work.
Preserve his legacy by starting him. But if he's not playing well, you substitute. We have seen the times without number. Bruno will not play the wing. Why do the manager keeps tweaking and removing the wingers we have and putting Bruno in the wing? What exactly are we expecting? What exactly are we
It's-
expecting?
This is probably as why. This is probably why as well that he's starting to get that reputation of stirring up a bad dressing room, because when you have players being shoehorned into positions where they don't need to be, other players are going to start wondering, well, I might as well just leave, innit? Like, you don't care.
Because where is the hunger? You understand? Where is the hunger from the other players when you see that these guys are going to start regardless of what form they're in? You know,
Well, I saw
and that is the
Casemiro
problem.
whispering to Rude. Did you see when Casemiro was whispering to Rude? Like,
Yeah,
was
I saw when he was just talking to him. I wonder what tactical conversation they were having.
what they were saying. Yeah, he was
not going
pointing something
to,
on the pitch. Yeah, and talking
and
to Rude, and then Rude turned around and went something, and then covered his mouth and said something. Bro, they're talking.
and this is not me blaming Bruno. I think from this point moving forward, I am not going to blame any player, simply because we have options on the bench. So if the manager, no matter how bad a player plays, if the manager does not see the need to substitute that player, the fault is on the manager, because those are the manager's choices.
You know what?
I will not blame Rashford. I will not blame Bruno. I will not blame. Last season we didn't really have that much options.
We didn't have the options. You're right.
Anybody could have played that number 10. Anybody could have played that number 10 yesterday. Mount could have played that number 10. Eriksen was angry because he was doing more than Bruno did in that match yesterday.
My God, Uncle, you've hit the nail on the head today. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If a player
have options
and they don't get substituted, we're not blaming the player no more. Well, I'm not anyway. Uncle, thank you very much. Please stay there in case I need to rush somebody. But thank you. What you know what? That's an eye opener. My whole desk is shaking right now because I'm hitting everything. Listen, seriously, that's Uncle. Thank you. Do you know what? The manager's gonna get it from me now. I'm telling you. All right, let me talk to this Op, then I'll come back to you, Fix. Yeah. Op, what's going on, bro?
How's it
How
going?
are you doing? Talk to me now. Come then, Chelsea.
I said
2 minutes.
12 minutes. That's generous. That is. I could go on for 12.
No. 2 minutes.
I said this to KG. You sign Delict, you sign Ungati, you sign all these men, and it doesn't change. It never changes. We couldn't beat Crystal Palace. You couldn't beat Crystal Palace, right? It's like that thing from Borat. You beat somebody. You couldn't beat somebody. I couldn't beat somebody. But you know, we beat somebody that you couldn't beat. Great success. And Jadon Sancho, he's a free man now, and he's doing what? He's doing bits.
You don't want to hear about Jadon Sancho, fam. We don't care what Jadon Sancho is doing. I'm glad he's doing bits for you. We didn't wish, and it's the thing, yeah. Hear what, yeah? I don't know how many other Man United fans feel about him, yeah, but he's a South London boy. So I actually wish him well. I hope he does well, just like Anwan Bissaka. I hope he goes on and does well. Not to the detriment of my team, but I hope he does well.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing I find weird. So you win the FA Cup, you take our place in the Europa League, and you couldn't beat a team that is significantly more or less proper good than you. No offense to Twente.
Proper good than you.
Explain to me. Explain to me. How can you win the FA Cup and still have the season that you're on, and you can't beat FC Twente?
Didn't we struggle against Coventry?
Everybody struggles. It doesn't matter.
We struggled against Coventry.
Ten Hag doesn't change.
Oh, this is.
And he won't
This
change.
is what you came here to do. This is what you came here to do this morning. This is the same Ten Hag won't change. We know
KG. He's ducky like Anthony
We're just
Joshua,
waiting for something to work.
I was expecting KG.
He is like, you wanted to cook KG. All right, you got to come back later on this evening. He'll be here later on this evening. Anybody that wants to come and cook KG in it, yeah, come back this evening. Yeah. Because I'm here for the delegates to just say what they needed to say. I don't know why. Why did I even let you in? What was wrong with me? Yeah, anyway, Fix.
Yeah,
You were next in
good
line,
luck, man. Yeah,
what's
good
good? What's
morning.
good? Let me start the clock for you. How are you
Yeah,
doing? Good morning, bro. How are
good.
you feeling the day after?
Me and I'm just feeling like United is becoming a water dispenser, water hot and cold, hot and cold. So I was angry yesterday, but right now I'm okay. I've watched the game and I see what is wrong, and I feel like Ten Hag need to change with his with kind of players he trusts. Like Bruno, over everybody is seeing that Bruno is not doing well. You know, it's just simple thing. You remove him and you are playing other people out of position because of you want to still left him on the pitch. And currently he's not delivering. You know,
No. You
so
know what? So what would you drop him or would you start him and then take him off if he's not playing well? Because you have to remember as well, he is the captain. That is one thing
bro,
people I think are like,
Robert, he's not above substitution. He's not above our club. You know, you
agreed,
don't wait when things
agreed.
get bad. Don't wait when things get bad before you act. Look at how long it took him to drop Anton. Look at how long it took him to drop Casemiro. Look at how
It's
long
true,
it
it's
took him
true.
to drop Casemiro. Is it when the whole thing get crashed before you act? You know. That yesterday I was very disappointed because there is no way I even think in that first half that FC 20 is going to score a goal. You know. And our players gives up easily. Rashford was chasing that guy down. All of a sudden, he left him. You know, every other thing happened, and for people blaming
Everybody
on that,
backed off that guy, fam. Everybody just went, just
apart
let
from
him run
Ogate
through.
that, apart from Ogate that tackled him and get the ball back. You know, so
Why
in
he looked like
fact,
an idiot on the floor? And then,
I
oh God,
just
it was
like I think
embarrassing.
our player neglected. I think our player neglected the FC 20. Because I can't find any other word to explain
You know what
what
it
really
is?
happened in that match.
Bro, what I don't like is the backing off. Yeah. When we go a goal up, what is with this relaxed gameplay? Get another goal. Play like you're 1-0 down still. Like, you see that when they scored the goal and then they started reacting. Where was that before? Where was that reaction before? You should be still acting like you're 1-0 down when you've scored one goal. Because you know all it takes for someone to get back into the game is one damn goal. And then you know what happens to us sometimes. Even that one goal will spark that other team on to go score another goal because we start capitulating. This was us last season. So
Yeah.
we need to start learning. We need to start learning to have to push on for that second goal early.
Immediately we considered that goal, there was a panic in our team. The whole the whole system was disjointed. I can't even. In fact, if we don't play properly this weekend, I think Ten Hag might just get that sack before Christmas. I'm telling you, because
For real?
I'm telling you because the pressure is on. The pressure is on. The materials is on ground. No injury, nothing. Do well and get the winning. But the blame is on players and the manager, mostly on the manager because his decisions is also contributing why we are not winning or even hold up. For Martinez, you just highlight how he pulled off from that tackle. When you see something of that nature, what will happen? You should also consider removing him because we have people on the bench, Because if you pull out of tackle,
Everybody's
if you
playing.
tackle that guy, if you pull out of tackle, that means you are aiding the goal. You are aiding the goal, So that is it, Mama.
Hey, Fitz, thank you. Big call. Do you know what? Like Uncle said, if someone's not playing well, it is down to the manager to take them off. I couldn't say clearer myself. It opened my eyes. I was thinking, why haven't I not been thinking this already anyway? It's a dumb thing to not be thinking. Like, if we can see it, why can't he see it? And why is he trying to force this person to play well? It's not going to happen. If they're not playing well, they're not playing well. Let me hear from Coley real quick. Yo, Coley.
Yo.
How you doing, bro? That is a face of disappointment and anger. I see that face, bro.
Bro.
That is an upset face.
You see what my man just said, Fix? Bro, he's not wrong. Performances like that are going to get my man sacked, you know?
Real quick.
They're going to
real quick.
I can role play it right now. You be Ten Hag, I'll be Sir Jim. I'll sit you down come Christmas. I'll say, Mr. Ten Hag, let's
yes, boss.
Let's look at the past couple of months, shall we, in review. So in summer, you came to me and you asked me to get you quite a few players. Is that right?
Yes, boss.
And you told me you had quite a few players that were causing issues, weren't really sort of tying in with the team motion. Yeah?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Okay. You know what I was doing the other day, Eric? I was watching highlights. of last time we were in Europe. I was watching a game against Villarreal, team that knocked you out. Yeah? Of Europe.
Yes. I see.
You know the little winger that you were saying was giving you problems? He's now over at Chelsea and went Dortmund and got into a final.
Yes. Jaden.
He scored that night. He scored that night. And you know that other guy that we used to wear number 7 and scored all the goals?
Cristiano.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. You said he was a problem as well, innit?
Well, yes, they were very disruptive in the dressing room, you know.
So I went and got you the players that you want. I went and got you the situation you want. And then we come up against teams like FC 20, and you've got a man with a pacemaker dying in midfield, and you leave him there to make certain, you leave him there until he's exhausted enough to make a mistake. And now we draw into the likes of FC 20 that really and truly, if I had left the players that you were telling me are a problem and I threw them out there with no system, i.e. no save from you, and told them just go play football, we probably would have won that game.
This okay, I can't do the accent, yeah. But you know what, yeah, he would probably say that is a lie. It's clearly to see that I've created chances with the system I've put up here. It's just these players are not putting them away.
Oh, okay.
That's what he'd be saying. That's what he'd say. Look at what I've created. How many from the last season and the season before? You were saying we weren't creating enough chances. We were getting battered in the back of the goal. I wish I could do an accent right now, but I can't do an accent. People, sorry.
No, it's fine. We drew the point. It wasn't even for a joke.
You know what he would say? Let's say this here. He would say his defense would be, "Look, we was getting battered last season when it came to shots on goal. Yeah, 10 goals like
no, you can't have that one. You can't have that one. I already killed that one off the other day. Say it. Yeah, no, but he can't have that one. Yeah, because you chose to switch Onana. Yeah, you were the one that was sitting here telling us the hair is not good enough for the style of play that I want. I need this keeper, and I don't want him next season. I want him now. I want you to dash the hair away, who's done God knows what for you lot, because I am the big man in the big chair now.
Well, the thing is though, this season it's not like we've been facing that many shots, but we're not converting our shots, fam.
Joe, it don't matter. He's hanging himself, bro. I told you this before.
I agree. But listen, how you know what? Yeah, thing is, I'm looking at the situation now as a Ten Hag backer, thinking I don't even know what he has to do now. Like, what would you do as the manager? For me, I would stop playing. The likes of.
Joe, this ain't hard. If you bring Wrap Up in here, I swear Wrap Up's a coach. Bring Wrap Up in here, please. This ain't hard. Wrap Up, I swear you're a coach.
No, I'm not a coach, but listen, I've done a few badges, but listen.
You've done badges. I just want to ask you one question before you say anything, yeah? I want to ask you a question. Bro, is it hard to go to a training, yeah? Watch who's playing best in form, then look over the last 3 results and pick a team?
It's simple. It's very simple. No, you don't.
I don't need a badge for that.
You don't need a badge for that.
Oh, okay. So Ten Hag, yeah, don't need no badge to go out there beat FC 20. And this is what you see what Uncle said. It's what Uncle said, bro. You can't sit here this season and go, oh, it's the players, bro. You're looking like a spineless, weak leader, bro. Because earlier you were telling us we gotta go this way. We gotta get rid of De Gea. We gotta go this way.
Right.
We gotta get rid of Ronaldo. We gotta go this way. Now we get down this road.
You're standing on your business.
I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're
Man
going.
has run out of excuses, bro. Man has run. And listen to this. Listen, what did I tell you, Joe? I said it doesn't matter who we sign, we're not going to progress enough with this manager. I told you this. Remember that with bots? Remember when I told you that?
Your time is starting now. You're here now. He brought you in here, so your time starts now. Go on.
Remember when I told you that? No, but do you remember when I told you that, Joe? I told you it doesn't matter who we sign. Yeah. Second, listen, I said this to bots last night, and people are shocked. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm no longer blaming. Listen, no, Joe, listen to this. I'm no longer blaming the manager. After October 7th, I'm looking at INEOS. I'm no longer blaming the manager. October 7th, if they do not act, I'm side-eyeing them. Because it's boring now. It's boring. So check the date of October 7th.
If you're not, because you know
October
what,
7th
is poignant as well. Because if you're not blaming the players, yeah, for being, being crap on the pitch and the manager not taking them off, obviously that's down to the manager. So if the management up above can see that the manager's not doing something right, the same should apply, shouldn't it? You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if they do not listen, if they do not relieve him of his duties on October 7th, I'm looking at INEOS. That's it.
Do you know what I don't want him to do? Please don't set my boy up for fail. Please don't put Rude in that chair. Don't do Rude like you.
I don't want Rude. I don't want Rude either. I don't want another legend being like yeah. I don't want that.
Yeah, no,
I don't want.
What will make me make my decision on INEOS, yeah, is come October, if they see what they were doing in summer.
They should be looking for candidates right now. I'm telling you.
No, they should have done that in summer. They should have had a short list and they should have said to a couple man, yo, listen, he's got 6 months.
That's true. Yeah.
Watch the league, watch the results, Carl. You need to understand, like, you've won this whole little process. Yeah, you've won, but as part of the managing out process, I got to give you to stink up the place. And then when I sit down with my review and I say to him, look, you've done this. Yeah, your results are bringing it.
Because at the end of the day, let's be real, at the end of the day, they never wanted Ten Hag. So this all come back to them, to listening to the fans. And I said this was going to happen. Everyone's getting gassed over minimal improvements. It's pissing me off. But this is on INEOS' head. October 7th, they better act. I'm not joking. That's it.
We'll see. Pav Jr.
Well, I don't know if October is the smartest time to wrap up. That's where me and you disagree there. I'll be real.
No. Because listen, we know what it is. If we let it go beyond October 7th, the season is a write-off. We're 11th right now.
Yeah, but bro, let's be honest. I'm not sitting here calling him incompetent, bro. He finished 8th last season with a trophy. He finished with his trophy last season. The season before that. He might not get us to the promised land, but I don't think he's going to make us go further back than what it's been.
I'm not too sure, bro. I'm not too sure. Because
we can't finish. I don't think we can finish anything lower than we did last season, bro. Honestly.
No, listen to this. Listen to this, Joe. How many goals are we scoring? The average. I've been telling this to everybody.
1.1.
Yeah, 1.1. And do you know where 1.1 leads us to? What position that leads us to?
I know you said it you said it's 6th or 7th, wasn't it?
7th to 8th.
Mr. Joe Blackman.
Yes,
I want you people to understand something. When progression is constant improvement, and it's one thing for you to improve, it's another thing for those around you to improve.
Yeah, don't improve in
playing this way. If we keep playing this way, Joe, and other teams around us are playing better, we might finish around the same place we finished. By the
exactly.
End of like what he's trying to say. I don't think you people are seeing the big picture. If action is not taken and it's further delayed, when the manager is eventually sacked, it might be too late. We might start saying give the other manager a fresh write off the rest of the season.
Exactly
Because
my point.
we
Thank
are
you.
assuming that other teams are going to drop form. Who told you Aston Villa is going to drop form? Who told you Liverpool is going to drop? Who told you Tottenham is going to? Who still say Chelsea are going to be bad? These are teams that are actively trying to improve. And if we don't improve, if we don't see any change, so this is where I am. If I'm not going to see any improvements, the earlier the manager leaves, the better.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you.
If this is where we are going to be, this is a very big if this is where we are going to remain, and I don't see any improvement, the earlier the manager leaves, the better. It's very simple. There's no, because why are we keeping him? If somebody can, Joe, if tomorrow you can't do your job and you keep showing the same levels of incompetency, why should KG keep letting you hosting streams if you're not competent? Because it no longer becomes, because business and work is about delivery. If you're no longer delivering on your job description, and I'm having quarterly meetings or monthly meetings, and I can't see any progress, your objectives and key results, you're slacking. Why do I keep paying you?
It's true.
Joe, we lost 300 million last year. You know that due to this manager. 300 million pounds. We lost 300 million pounds due to this manager.
300 million pounds.
Yeah, because our sponsorship has gone down because we're not in Champions League anymore. If we don't even make Europe,
that's what he's tasked to do this season, isn't it? He's tasked to get us back into Champions League, and
it ain't happening with this manager. Sorry, it's not happening. We're on the roundabout. We're gonna win. We're gonna win 2 games, then draw 1, and then lose 2. We're gonna go in that same cycle.
Are we going to win 2? Are we going to win 2? Because the bragging rights of the manager before the Crystal Palace game was, well, last year when we played Crystal Palace, I didn't have players. Now I have all the players back, so it's going to be different. Did we forget that our manager said that before we drew against Crystal Palace? Are we forgetting that statement?
You know what's more worrying, Uncle? You know what's more worrying?
Right.
If you
last
ask him,
last point, and then I'm going to bring some other people in. Yeah, go on.
This is the bit that's getting really difficult with Ten Hag. It's the stuff that he's saying alongside these dumb performances and the way he's like being wrong and strong with everything. Because I bet if anyone in the media was to ask him, was that Crystal Palace improvement was the performance an improvement? He would turn around and go, "Well, we lost last year. We didn't lose this year."
Yeah, that's what he would say. That's exactly what he would say. That's exactly.
We're not having that though. With them kind of excuses, it's like, you know what? Time for them kind of excuses is up.
Yeah, we not even an excuse.
Different level.
You don't know the levels, bro. Your idea of success does not match. Like, it's mad.
The worst thing about Ten Hag as well is he doesn't know his best team after 3 years. It's embarrassing, man. He don't know his best team.
Did we believe we were going to be playing Eriksen this season? Did anybody believe Eriksen was going to be playing?
He's gonna dash him out.
So what happens to Mount? If Eriksen becomes a mainstay, what happens to Mount?
Oh, stop it. You're asking too many questions. Too many questions. I can't answer all these questions. But you know what? Please stay there, because I think when I wrap it up, I'm going to wrap it up with everybody in it. So let's keep it going, because other people have left because we were taking up all the time, I think. So I'm going to speak to Dr. NHS, Peter, and then we could turn it into a talk show. Yeah, a panel show. Yo. Hello, Mrs. Doctor. Oh, it's Mrs. Happy. I don't know what your name is anymore. Why does it just say T now?
That's part of my name.
Oh, is it like a mystery? You're gonna reveal like a letter a day or something?
No. Because if I actually put my full name, people are just gonna mafia my name.
Somebody will find you. Somebody will find you, and
somebody will find me, and
you with bots. That's what will happen.
Yes, and then next thing I know, somebody showing up my house, and nah. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
How are you, though? How are you, my darling?
I'm alright.
Why are you not mad? Why are you not mad? Don't be happy. You sound like an Arsenal fan.
Do you know what? I think I'm indifferent at this point.
What do you mean indifferent? How you listen? Yeah, do you know what? I'm dejected. I think that's the right word for it right now. I feel very dejected.
Yesterday I did say that. I feel better.
Saeed, please say Saeed.
Hi, Saeed.
But yeah, go on. Sorry for interrupting you. I'll restart your time.
No problem. Last season, at the beginning, I felt better at the beginning of the season than I felt at the beginning of like this time last year. I was fuming. I was mad. You know how you feel I just knew we were going to be horrible, and we ended up 8th, and somehow we managed to finagle an FA Cup win. I don't know how that happened, but this season I'm like.
Because listen, even Yo-Yo said it at the end of last season, right? The reason why he actually changed a couple of people's minds, people that was in the Ten Hag out, jumped back on the fence because they saw a change in his tactics towards the end of the season. And Yo-Yo was like, if he continues that, then maybe in it. That's why I'm giving him this 10 game. That's why the 10 game thing even came up. Yeah, because you wanted to see if it was progressive change, if he was going to bring that into next season. But this guy, I don't know.
The thing is, and I also think that y'all, I know this may make me sound like I get it. Yesterday, by the right before up until Eriksen's goal, there were 7 shots. I counted. I wrote it down. 7 shots, and we missed. Or 7 chances we missed. I get it. We're supposed to be 7 goals up. Trust me, I sat down and wrote everything down.
Was they on target though, or were they just shots? How many of them were on target? This is the thing, yeah? Because this is the problem that we're having.
I think about 4 of them. I think about 4 or 5
4 out of 7 were on target that forced the goalkeeper to make a save.
I think about 4 or 5 of them. This is like yesterday. I was just, whatever. But still, like you understand what I mean. I don't know why at some point, like I'm kind of in the middle of trying to see whether he should go or not, because I feel like if the manager goes right now, it's not gonna change. We're still gonna have people
still put the ball in the back of the net, right?
Yeah. I mean, what is he supposed to do?
You can't say that chances are not being created. You counted 7. You counted 7, yeah? And you counted 7 shots, and surely that means he's creating chances, right?
Exactly. Two of them were by defense. Like at this point, everybody on the team is making chances because 2 of them were by defenders, Dalot and Martinez. I remember that, and then the rest were by Rashford and I think somebody. I don't remember the rest of the people. And Xerxes was one of them too. At this point, I'm just like I'm over it. We just have to pray to God and chill with the vibes and see what happens. That's where I am right now. And I don't mean to be so negative.
How long are you giving him then? Because it's got to come to a point, Doctor, where you're like, I had enough. Because there are points where, look, I can say, all right, you set the game up right, yeah? That's 1 point on your side, yeah? But then once you're seeing that these players are not bagging a goal, or you need to kill off the game because we can see that they're growing in confidence. When he doesn't make the right decisions, then that's when it's all on him. That's when it's on him.
The first half, I did say 10 games, but I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. After 10 games, I think I'll reevaluate. I think right now,
you're joining the brigade, yeah?
My yeah. After the Villa game, so fingers crossed. And we're definitely next week we're playing Porto. Let's pray, guys. Let's just know that we may lose the Porto game.
Porto lost.
Yeah, but come on, guys. Let's be real. Oh my God.
What in the ice cream truck was that, Doctor?
That's me.
Please, thank you. Do you know what? Yeah, Porto lost their game though. They lost their game. So although they'll be looking to exact revenge, and we're going to their yard, and we never do well away. Oh, Tamino Mama. Oh, Tamino Mama.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, copyright, blood, copyright. Turn off the music, fam. What are you trying to get copyright strike on the channel for? Turn off the music.
Yeah, I've turned it off. Yeah.
Thank you. What are you trying to do here? Anyway, yo.
Big up, man.
How you feel? Sorry, I forgot that you was here as well. Then Peter, and then we can do the. Oh no, more people turned up. All right, we got Abs as well, Courts and George, and then we might do the panel thing. But yes, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm pissed at the result from yesterday. Like, I didn't expect to draw. I wanted us to see off the game, but I just feel like, for me, I'm trusting the process. I'm still backing the manager 100%. For me, I'm being patient. And I'm watching because I'm seeing
moment in time. You know, that is a very brave hill to stand on. I can't lie.
Yeah,
because I'm shaky grounds right now. You know, I want things to click, but at the moment, I'm not seeing enough progression. I'm seeing what he's setting up, but I'm seeing that players ain't delivering. And if he can't find a way to make these players deliver, bro, he's actually hanging himself.
Yeah, because the thing is, the goals are going to come. We are seeing the improvements. We are seeing more technical players on the team. We have the likes of Joshua Xerxes and all them guys coming in who are good on the ball, Mazraoui, Delegates, and all these guys. So we are having more technical players, and that's why we're creating more chances. So I think with time, the goals.
Yo-Yo wants to ask you a question, bro. I'm gonna bring Yo-Yo in. I think he wants to ask you a question.
Mr. Economical Maguire. So why are you backing the manager? Like, what is giving you this strength, this belief that you can back the manager?
I'm backing the manager because I'm seeing progress. I'm seeing the team actually. Right now. It's not as bad as last season where we're conceding so many chances. The midfield was open. We are seeing progress in the way we are playing. Whenever we see his first 11, it actually looks good. Like, that's why we see ourselves playing well for like the first half. His first 11 is usually good. People are saying, oh, the manager does not know his best team. He's dropping players when he sees that they're doing rubbish. He removed Casemiro. So when we saw the first 11 yesterday, we all knew that, okay, this is looking good. My only problem with the manager is that he doesn't have King Kong balls. He doesn't have pause. He doesn't have.
You've been checking his balls. What's going on here?
He said what?
He doesn't have the balls to drop Bruno when Bruno like does it. He's thinking of.
So hear what you just said, Mr. Maguire, Mr. Tamanamama. You said he drops players, but then he doesn't have King Kong balls to sub Bruno.
No, yeah, he could drop. He drops players, but that's what I'm saying. He can do that when the player doesn't. But like I said, that's my problem with him. I'm not saying everything is good with the manager, but I'm seeing progress. I'm trusting the process because I'm feeling like what I'm seeing, we are going to start scoring goals because we are creating so many chances in the final third. We have the likes of Ahmad, Zeski, and all these guys are very good in link-up play.
I was trying to find it, but just forget it.
I could have kept going, man, but it's just I don't
find brother. But you know what? Just shut up, man.
He can beg the manager, innit? But like, I need to see some. These improvements are minute. We need significant improvements. It's not enough, man. That's my problem. It's not enough.
It's true, bro. It's true. It's something right now that I'm in the stage of like. If we can't,
and he also said Ten Hag has balls, bro. He's got big balls. Like, what's going on? King Kong balls, whatever. I don't need to know about his balls, man. Please.
Stop this. What's wrong with people this morning as well? For real though, like we've had a lot of ups and downs in the show. Everything's gone left. Yo, Peter, please keep it PC.
PC after yesterday.
Hold on.
Go.
Look at your picture. 1 second. Let me bring you. Talk now. Talk now, because this is funny as hell.
Yeah, you see this guy, yeah? I was having psychic attack yesterday. I almost had a heart attack yesterday after he shot the free kick in the 94th minute. I started heavy breathing. My left arm was numb, bro. I needed Dr. NHS yesterday. Yeah.
He's having a mini stroke, yeah. you know what though? Yeah, the thing is, imagine if he'd actually put that goal in right at the edge. You know when he skimmed, not the free kick. I'm talking about the.
Oh yeah.
You know when he took that shot and it went just past the post. Imagine if that had gone in. People would have been like,
yeah, but imagine this: if my grandmother had balls, she would be my grandfather. So imagine.
Trying to make me laugh. I'm not well. I'm not well.
We can all imagine things.
Allow me. Oh,
it's
that's
not.
my grandfather had balls. She'll give me. Do you know what? Yeah, this channel. I swear to God. Do you know we should just do like a late night roast of something because
of
people
KG.
are too wild. Yeah, we should late night roast of KG. Yeah.
Yeah.
People like you and Uncle should just come in and cuss him. But anyway, listen, back to the game. Say whatever you want, bro. We've already lost monetization. Please, people, drop a couple super chats if you can, because monetization is definitely gone. Yeah. So you know what, Blood? Speak on it, because I'm about to bring Pav back in there at one point. So, you know what? So go, bro. Talk your talk.
Yes, we played well in the first half, I would say. But in the second half, it all fell down. I don't want to use words like I used on the previous stream, like the Malaysian flight in the ocean, but it all went down, bro. Ugarte was playing like, you remember Lee Cattermole from Sunderland? He was playing like him yesterday. He was playing like him. He was the Uruguayan Lee Cattermole. I'm not gonna blame him. It's I think it's first start or second, so we'll take time. But Bruno, oh my God, I'm getting angry. You saw the Said video yesterday when he started rolling his eyes, bro.
No, like tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. I didn't see it because I was channel surfing. I was trying to keep up with most things. I must have missed it. Tell me.
Oh my God. Let me send you the video. 1 second. 1 second.
No, I don't know if you. No, you know what? You better just use your time. Send it to me afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ten Hag. I was part of the THDL. I'm still in the group, but everything has boundaries. I cannot back him blindly. What was that yesterday?
No. You know what? No. Stop. You know what? Don't be in the THDL anymore. Join the move.
Why?
This is where we can be critical of the manager and the team. Yeah. I need to start promoting this more. The THDL has too much power. Yeah. It has too much. It had too much power from last year. It needs to be the move. Join the move. Leave THDL behind. And I'll give you extra 10 seconds.
As I said, we need to win against Spurs. I think we'll win, but we also need to win against Aston Villa. If we don't get at least 4 points, I'll move from the THDL, bro. I cannot back this. Blindly. See,
man,
on the private chat.
The move, man. Said I will just move from the THDL. People, I'm trying not to laugh. Yeah, I like that same situation where KG had that time where if you make him laugh, he's gonna cough. But you know what? I tell you what. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't think the movement is catching on, bro. I told my man, yeah, join the movement. My man went, yeah. So anyway, just kept talking. I tell you what now. Seems how we've hit the hour mark. People keep turning up, which is a good thing, I guess. Pav, not yet, bro. Yeah, you are probably person that's gonna help me end the show. Let's go to Abs. How you doing?
Yo.
George and King's Football. Yeah. I'm gonna give you, man, like 10 minutes. Yeah. I'll give you, man, 10 minutes. You can start talking from now. It's fine.
All right. Let me just quickly say, for the 10-game brigade people, that was an L yesterday, which means if I'm right, he's only got 1 win, 2 average, and loads of L's, and the rest are L's.
Oh, Lord!
And it goes hand in hand with what we were saying last season, what we were worried about last season, where we see a little improvement, but it's topsy-turvy, the results, right? And I'm tired. I'm tired.
Already getting there, fam.
Because you got to think about this,
even
right?
get to 10 games, fam.
Yeah, but you got to think about this. We've got Tottenham, Porto, and Villa next as the last 3 games of this. If you can't beat these guys comfortably, Twente, if you can't beat them, really think we're going to get results against the other 3? Maybe Porto, maybe. Villa are on fire. Tottenham are...
You never know. If we, you know what, the thing is, I'm hoping, yeah, is that somehow these guys start hitting the ball into the back of the net.
Okay, so let me remind you of a situation that we had last season when I was saying that Højlund was not the person we should have bought by himself as the lone striker, right?
Mm.
Then we buy a player that scores less than him.
This sounds stupid.
And then what? So where would the goals meant to come?
It sounds stupid.
Because Rashford wasn't scoring last season. Garnacho's on the way up. Ahmad creates, doesn't score. So then the striker
you thought he was doing? You know what you thought he was doing? He was bringing Xerxes, fam, because the people who have been scoring for him in the time he has been here was Rashford and Garnacho. He was thinking, if I can get this guy, these guys up.
3 goals last season, or was it 4?
I know last season, but it's in his time of being here. You know what Rashford did under him so far, innit? So he's trying to bring. He's living on that dream, fam, of trying to bring that back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you.
I have a question.
Talk up the thing, man. Don't feel no way to interrupt us.
How do you play Højlund, Xerxes, Mount, Bruno, Rashford, Garnacho, and Ahmad? Like, what was the plan for Ten Hag with these players?
Oh, the kitchen sink, fam. That's what that was. It's what I said earlier. He just threw the kitchen sink at it, fam.
Because for me, what I don't understand with this manager, he obviously has a philosophy that he believes in. That philosophy does not work in the Premier League. He's done all right in certain cup competition, but in the Premier League, ever since he's joined, his philosophy hasn't worked. Either he plays a pragmatic football where United struggle to create chances and score goals, or he plays a semi-pragmatic football where you have a hole in the midfield and you still struggle to score goals. So regardless of which philosophy he's chosen to use, he's not found one that you can say is balanced between defense, midfield, and attack. And what is even more stunning is that he identified Frankie de Jong as the most important player that he wanted to buy to his team. And what are we, like 3 seasons in, and he still hasn't found another player who's close to Frankie de Jong, because Casemiro and Ugarte are very different profiles.
Let me even throw something in there, right?
Yeah?
The closest player to Frankie de Jong is at Liverpool now.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
And we could have got him.
Yeah, of course.
Grab him back.
Yeah.
That was the closest.
That was Ten Hag's guy as well.
That was Ten Hag's guy. We could have got him.
That was Ten Hag's guy. I thought we was going to go after him, if I'm being honest. When I heard he was coming to the Premier League on a loan, I thought, why is he not trying to get him?
It's weird. So for me, INEOS, they made a big mistake this summer. And the reason why I say they made a mistake is because if they would have sacked Ten Hag, they would have removed the pressure from the players and the manager, and everybody would have looked at, okay, they will come in a new manager who they will identify, who will play the brand of football that they want to play. This is something people can give time, because we know that it's a new process, it's new ownership, etc., etc. But what they did instead was they created an unnecessary pressure and tension on themselves, because now everybody's looking at, What? So one cup final was the difference between keeping the manager and not keeping him, and you can already see that Ten Hag is always going to struggle in the Premier League. I think it's fair
You know
to
what?
say
I want
that.
to add something else to that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to hear from Courts real quick because he hasn't said a
Go on.
word.
Just
You
quick.
alive?
So now I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm at work, so I'm just letting the man them talk, and then I was going to chip in a sec. But I think one thing that I think is, yeah, I understood Ineos' decision in the summer in terms of, because yes, it was just the FA Cup final, but the manner in which you won the final, the sentiment to the club, there was I understood the decision at that point. And I think what people need to do is realize for the first time, you've actually got people who know about football. So when the wrap-up was talking about I'm giving them till October, I feel like you need to chill. Because, bro, we've had the Glazers for 20 years who don't know what they're doing. These men have proven that they know what they're doing. This is the first window where every single player that we've signed has gone into the starting lineup. Said, okay, Euro's injured, but we've signed starters. Now, is it working? No, because we're not scoring goals. I said this last time, I think it was on Tuesday. Our major issue right now is scoring goals. Bro, listen, Yo, chill, man.
Continue.
Yo, got me off my flow, bro. No, but that's the thing. I think the reason why he's going to get sacked, and I think it's going to happen, is because I don't think we're going to pick up enough results because I don't see us scoring goals. Like even Xerxes did well yesterday, but there's the chance where I think the ball hits his toe. You can see his movement isn't directly to go there, to the ball. He kind of jumps body weight back, then goes towards the ball, and then by the time he goes there, it hits his toe and then just goes wide. Had he just gone there straight away,
do you agree that we should have bought a better striker then, like Ab said?
I think we should have got a striker who scores. We needed goals in the summer, and Xerxes is a quality player. You can't deny that, but he doesn't score goals. Like when you look at our front line, where are the goals coming from? Because Ahmad, great creator, doesn't really score. Garnacho scores a bit, but not consistently. Rasmus, he had that purple patch, haven't seen enough. And he doesn't look great, but I know he's coming back from injury. Rashford is Rashford. Anthony, forget about him. Like, Bruno's not scoring and assisting anymore. Like, where are the goals coming from?
My question,
coming from?
my question was, I don't know, you guys. Do you really think in our next 5 games that you're going to play, do you think Ten Hag is he capable of like going for like 5 games without even dropping points? Because like this is why like now I've lost confidence in. I've lost confidence. I'm like I'm done. I'm like I'm done because I don't think our next game Spurs, Porto, Aston Villa. Let me just be honest. I don't see us getting 9 points there. So I think he's sacking himself. I think in the next 6 games, 7 games, 6 games, I think he will be gone because I don't see us going on a full because this guy is just done. I think
he's got till Christmas, to be honest. I think that's when the powers that be will give him till Christmas. I don't see him going this, regardless of the results against Tottenham and Villa. I don't see him going in this international break.
Bro, if he stays till Christmas, that could finish our season.
Yes, exactly.
Quite possibly, yeah. I'm just saying that I'm thinking.
If things keep going the way they are, then our season will be finished.
So it will be finished. Do you see him going this side of? Do you see him going? If say we lose 2 and draw 1, or draw 2 and lose 1, do you see him going in this international break?
So I already have a problem, right? Because he didn't get sacked for finishing 8th and winning the FA Cup. Van Gaal did. I already had a problem with that, with people making up excuses for that. Because I'm like, yeah, we've done it before. And we got an improvement.
Maybe Innes is trying to be different, isn't it?
Right?
Maybe Innes didn't agree with that decision.
There was something slightly different in terms of, though, that if you look at who we had at the point, it was the Glazers who were like, right, Champions League football, no. All right, we're not going to get enough money, we're getting rid of you. I think there is a slight difference in that.
So to answer your point, if INEOS were to cut him early before Christmas, I would respect them to the hilt. If they wait to Christmas, anything that happens after that is now. I'm now looking at them. I'm not looking at anyone else now. I'm now
Because
looking at.
I think, man, we have already lost some of the revenues because we are not in Champions League, and one of the aim this season is to get back to Champions League. And if it keeps on going like this, then you're gonna wait until December. Meaning the objective of going to the Champions League, we're not gonna achieve it because he will be there, and then our season will be gone in December. So I think if they do it earlier, I mean, we stand a better chance of like going into the Champions League. I mean, maybe the next manager will make us play better. Because I think if we wait until December, we might not even achieve top 4. And I mean, we will lose more money and more money.
I can't lie, guys. I am scared about this, yeah? Take this thing off the screen now. I am scared about the position that we're in. And if I keep putting trust into a man that can't deliver, then I'm just as bad as anybody that's out there, you know, cussing him for no reason. So I'm not going to be backing him for no reason either. So it has come to a point where I am starting to see a lot of big cracks. Josh, you just jumped in. Tell me what you think, man. After Josh holding back, actually, no, just before you get into it, actually, 1 second, because this guy needs a little time on that. Don't anybody go anywhere. Stay right there, everybody. Stay right there. We're going to do this panel show thing. I have to see this. What do you said that you want to state your case, yeah?
Hold on a second. Hold up. So people could come on this channel, dress up Anthony Ten Hag as Bin Laden, but they don't get banned. Yeah, I say one word as a brown man. I say jihadi, and I get banned.
You can't call other people when nobody can see your face.
I'm
you can
brown.
say you're brown all you
I'm
want.
brown.
You can say you're brown all you want.
If a fellow black man called you the N word, would you take offense to it? Or most people?
Hey! You may not know this, yeah. You may not know this, but me and
I know you take offense to it because I've seen group chat stuff in it. But
me and what's his name went at it because he called me that in the group chat, and I was like, "Who you talking to? Don't talk to me like that." So people can take offense even if you are of the same race, bro. So it's. But
I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying, certain man were coming here dressing certain man up as Bin Laden, and everyone was laughing. But I say it, and the snowflakes get offended. Me, I say it. And I'm not even saying that as a hatred thing. I'm just saying it because it comes out of my mouth, and things that could just come out of my mouth.
Pause. Do you know what? Yeah, yeah. That was a weak defense to what you did, fam. I don't care. That was a weak defense. Hey, yo, what kind of defense was that?
No comment.
I'm gonna bring him on the second wave.
I am going to say he's right.
You want to say he's right?
He is right though, because we have come up with pictures with him dressed as a terrorist.
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. Him dressed as a terrorist, yeah, is a picture. You actually talking to someone else in the delegation and calling them jihadi, whatever, next to it is rude. Do you get what I'm saying?
Is this the same brother that called us all blue collar and jobless?
Yes, and he got a ban for it too.
Okay, fine. Equal settings, fine.
Yeah, you got a ban too, fam. So he's got to hold a ban for that as well. He literally said jihadi, da. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm not gonna say anymore because I will dig a hole. So I'm gonna stop there.
Yes, you will. Just
yeah, let's move on. Let's not do this.
What was in here? Wrap up was in here. That's it. All right, okay. Let's go, and then I'm gonna switch up with the next sport.
Listen, his days are numbered, innit? I'm bored, innit? His days are numbered.
Hey, make sure you don't have popcorn this time, yeah?
October 7th, INEOS must act. It's as simple as that. We're going through the same cycle, the same storylines, the same underlying metrics. He's the worst statistical manager we've had in modern time. It's embarrassing. He's doing worse than Oli. That's why I can't accept it. He's just like he's
I don't like stats. Yeah, that's why I don't like stats.
No, he's masking it with trophies. He's masking with trophies. He's doing worse than Oli.
Was in the Prem. Let's not do
last season.
He's masked it with trophies, but he's statistically worse than Oli. I don't even rate Oli. Oli wasn't even a renowned manager, but he's doing worse than him. He's masked it with trophies. Well done to him for that. but he's not good enough for the league. That's it. That's it.
Mask it with bro. Trophies is important too, you know. I'm not gonna take
Yeah,
that as a.
the league is the bread and butter, though. The league is the bread and butter. Let's not lie. The league is the bread and butter. It shows what you actually are.
But it will also take time to build to that bread and butter. And in that meantime, we would like to win some trophies along the way, please. Yes, please. Thank you.
He's been given all the tools. Come on, man. He's been given all the tools. He doesn't know how to use the tools. It's as simple as that.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo.
Are you still on the fence?
10 games.
10 games.
10 games. We're looking at this for the first 10 games. And
so
then
October 7th is well then, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah, it is. I'm just not on the popcorn thing like you, Wrap Up. That's all. I'm just not on the popcorn thing.
Let me ask you something, Wrap Up. And if you can answer it, yeah, I might even jump on Eric Ten Hag. Who are you replacing him with?
Me, if it was me, it would have to be either Nagelsmann or Simeone and Inzaghi. But that's it. Top class managers, bro.
So you can't get the second one. I think he signed a new contract with Inter, so we would have to pay out a stupid amount of money.
Why don't we just pay out the contract and get him?
It's the only reason I'm not sitting here. Like, I'm pissed, and I can see he's going to get sacked. But what I don't want to happen is what I've seen happen. We sack you. Come here, Carrick. Come here, Ollie. Come here, Rude. Every man gets dashed under the bus under the same way. And what we also need to realize as well, whoever comes in, bro, we could go get Zidane. We could go get Pep. Bring them in October. Whilst the start of the season's already been shit. You're setting people up to fail. This season's a write-off anyway.
No, I can't allow it.
You're saying it's a write-off already. Is that what you're telling me? You can confirm this.
No,
Are you saying it's a write-off already?
Bring someone in.
Young man.
Bring someone into
Let us say.
You might be setting them up to fail. Why not just give them a
No, but let us have things right. First of all, it is no longer the Glazers, it is INEOS. So when the other managers are coming in to fail, it was because there was no structure. Let us get that right. Structures has been fixed. First of all, INEOS would not bring in a manager just for the name. The person will have to fit the structure that they are trying to build, which is where you might say there might be an issue between them and Ten Hag, because Ten Hag might not necessarily fit their structure. They are just trying to give him time. So if he leaves, I'm sure they will bring in somebody. And when we say what manager can we bring and all that, there are managers out there. They may not be the most popular names, but Slot was not the most popular name when Liverpool brought him. Arteta was an assistant manager when Arsenal got him. Oh, hold on, I'm coming. Pep was a youth team coach when Barcelona promoted him. You understand? So there are people out there. Let us not wait for somebody established. If the person fits the role model, you bring them in. They don't have to move mountains.
That makes perfect sense. All I'm saying, all I'm saying is, because what I hope has happened, what I really hope has happened, is that they made the decision in summer, and this shortlist has already been made. Like I said before in the conversation previously, I hope they've done that, but there's nothing to suggest they have. We
don't know. We don't know. I don't think Sir Jim. I don't think with the experience, because I mentioned to go back to that book that KG did in the book club. What is the name? Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits. Yeah, that's it.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe is known for planning. If you read about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he's not somebody. I mean, Dave Brailsford rather. He's a good planner in terms of long-term planning. The guy is obsessed with planning. I don't think they went into this without a backup plan. That's one thing I am sure of.
Ten Hag was never that guy. We have to be honest about that. Ten Hag was never that guy.
So they must have been making plans for contingencies in case Ten Hag goes south. These are business people. They do business with contingency plans in place. And I think that is part of the reason why they changed his assistant managers, just in case.
They're letting him hang. They're letting him hang himself. That's it. That's what they're doing right now.
Exactly. They're trying to give him the. They're trying to give him the room.
And you know what? When I said keep him on last season, right? It's exactly what I said would prove. If they did that, it would actually ease the pressure on them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if the next appointment was actually wrong, because remember, even if they do have somebody in mind to appoint, yeah. Imagine if it really was Southgate, yeah. The whole fan base would go crazy.
Then I'll be GSDL, innit?
Yeah, but I'm saying, the fan base would have gone crazy.
They're the manager.
You have to give it to Rude. You have to give it to Rude.
And the Ten Hag inners can't say nothing. They can't say nothing if he hangs himself, and then they hire Southgate.
You have to give the job.
No, Southgate can't be the manager though. So can't be the manager.
I would back whoever they hired next because Ten Hag brought himself to the tax, fam. So I'd back whoever they brought in next.
You have to get. Do you know what? Hold up. You have to give it to Rudiger because there's no point bringing in a new manager now when we're a quarter way into the season. What is the point? Then a new manager might not want to come in at this.
The point is to start the project early. That is
no,
point.
I get it.
Why do you put an interim when I'm bringing it?
They're not going to sit there and quickly make a decision on a new manager because they were looking in the summer and they thought, "Nah, we're not going to bring anyone in." So at least Rude is there.
But that is the point we made earlier. The point we made earlier.
No, they will contact the managers. They'll speak to them, but the managers that they speak to, they might already be in jobs and they might not want to move until the end of the season. So that's why I'm just saying the best option will be to just give it to Rude, see if he can do anything with these players, and if he does well, then obviously he could throw his hat in at the end of the season. But obviously, I want a top manager to come in. But I already know that's not going to happen during this season because it's too late. It's too late.
That's
anybody consider.
No, it's not Oli. It's just having a manager in, promoting Rude to the first team as the first team coach till the end of the season, and then bring in a manager. INEOS will have enough time to interview or speak to whoever, whichever managers they need to, and decide the best one in the months that we got left. We've already waited.
I wouldn't want to do
the season. The write-off
I get
already.
your point, but I wouldn't want to do an interim manager. I think we are done with interim. Arsenal brought in Arteta midway during the season. And they started building a project. If Rude is the next person, he should take that position and start the project. I don't want to do an interim till the end of the season, bring in another. Clubs have taken managers from other clubs and they've paid the money.
Pay them out their contract. Simple as, isn't it?
Yeah, buy them out their contract. Why can't we do it? Why are we waiting till the end of the season?
We should
what
be
does
doing
it change?
It.
The manager's contract is not expiring by the end of the season.
I don't think INEOS will try.
Why wouldn't they do it?
Odds for a manager now.
They bought Dan Ashworth out of his contracts. They bought these guys out of their contracts in the management position. Why wouldn't they buy a coach out of
the only one that I can see feasible to bring out of management is Nagelsmann because he's a head coach for Germany. That's the only one. Right. If it's a club manager like Inzaghi, that's who I want. Well, I begged for Inzaghi, or Hansi Flick, and people were saying that Hansi Flick ain't done nothing. That's what people were saying when we had these conversations.
Look at Hansi Flick's record in Barcelona.
Stop. Can we just 1 second?
On that one,
people. Hold on, wait a second. Nagelsmann, Inzaghi, or Thomas Frank. Do any of you see Thomas Frank as someone that should be in this mix?
No, I don't know what.
No. He needs to earn cred, bro. He needs to earn his way to read club.
All I'm gonna say is, don't be surprised. If we all say no now, but don't be surprised if they go for it.
And even on that Southgate thing, apparently them new Everton owners are looking to bring him in. So you man, go do that. Don't let him come here.
Yeah, facts. Keep that man away from.
I can't believe he's going to get a new job.
But yeah, guys, beg the manager. We can do this. We're going to beat Tottenham. We're going to beat Villa. We're going to beat Porto. Come on, man.
No, that's a good video. Why are you actually beating Tottenham? Does everyone think we're beating Tottenham?
No, we're going to
beg the manager.
They've got draw written all over it. 1-1 draw again.
People are not even talking about Manchester United.
The 10-game brigade, we've played 7 games and we've won 3. The 10 games already out the window, bro. You can't even balance it anymore. You can't even do mid.
Not necessarily. I'll tell you why. Not necessarily, Pav. If there is an improvement in performance and results in the next 3, it will change everything. because of the manner. This is what it's all for us. It's about performances and results.
Isn't our next three Tottenham, Villa, and someone else?
This is why we're saying we don't know. We don't believe it, but you never know. Pick the manager, guys.
It means October 7th. They have to make a decision. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Man. Sorry.
So Tottenham home, and then the next two after away.
He's keeping his job. If he wins the next three, he's keeping his job. 100%.
It will help him. But
if
he won't get sacked either way.
We continue to draw games or lose, bro. Just get rid of the man. And the very first day of international break, call him to Carrington, make him pack his bags, and get out.
Can I ask something?
Who's it?
I just want to ask you,
Josh.
What's up, guys? So, ever since the stream started, have we only been talking about the manager so far?
No, we've been speaking about the game, but you joined a bit late.
Nah, I joined in between and then I had to leave.
Are you going to come here and say, why aren't we blaming the players? What do you think we've been doing for 3 years?
Go on, tell us to beg the manager, bro.
I want to hear what he has to say. Go on.
Go on, beg the manager, bro.
Go on, Josh. I'll give you center screen, bro. Talk that talk.
Pav, don't try to be over smart, right?
I'm not.
The players that you're talking about 3 years ago.
These are his players. These are his players, by the way, yeah?
Well, let him talk. Let him
finish, man. Let him finish.
Okay. So, like, where the manager is concerned, I don't think it's time to be talking about outing the managers yet, right? Like, we can be talking about the backups and the managers that could come in, but I don't think it's time as yet. The 3 games, I think Spurs and Villa and the ones after that, if he plays well, he keeps his job. Unless I just wanted to speak up on the game a little bit, like, and this is important because it's not just any game; it's just the way we set up to play that game. I don't see, like, I kept even yesterday I kept talking about the fact that Maguire was playing this game when he should have been benched. I think Erik ten Hag is making mistakes by shooting himself in the foot by picking Eriksen. I will give him that criticism. Eriksen should have not.
No. Hold on. Let him make his point. Let him make his point. Hold on. Let him make his point.
Hold on. He's going back to full stage then. Go on then. Talk that talk.
I came into the last stream as well, and I asked the entire panel, and I said, would everybody bring Eriksen into the midfield? And everyone said no. All of a sudden, everybody wants. Look, when I say Erik ten Hag is making mistakes by shooting himself in the foot, I mean to say he's picking Eriksen fine. Like, I like what Eriksen's doing, but you cannot
Hold on, let me finish.
Can I ask you a question, Josh? Can I ask you a question?
Don't ask him a question. Let him finish.
Guys, seriously, let him
land.
Let him finish.
You cannot play Eriksen in the 8 role, because if you want to play Eriksen, you have to bench Bruno. It's not sustainable for our midfield. It's not sustainable for the way we want to play. It's not sustainable for Ugarte. And playing Maguire in that defense is not sustainable for the way we want to play.
Excellent.
How can people not?
Can I ask a question?
Can I ask him a question first? Because he said two things here. He said two things there.
Everybody wants to ask him a bloody question, yeah? We are changing this now. Yeah, this is this now. Josh, you may come here now. Yeah, this is you, fam. Bro, tell us why.
Okay,
bro,
please,
tell us,
let me ask my one question straight off.
If this doesn't go, question for question. Go on. You know what? Pav was eager to ask it first. Pav asked a question.
Pav is going to do something. Pav is going to do something left.
No, I'm not. There's two questions. He said, yeah, if he plays well, he'll keep his job. You said play well. You didn't say win. So you're saying that we can lose, but play well, and he should still keep his job.
I mean, like, win.
Sound like a style of play, Pav, to me.
And then, hold up. You said about the Eriksen thing, yeah, that he's making mistakes. So if he continues to keep making mistakes, he should still stay in his job, because that's what he's doing. He's continuing to keep making mistakes. So why should we keep a man who keeps making mistakes and he's being paid a lot of money?
So anyway,
and that is the ultimate. I know everybody might disagree with what he said about Eriksen playing, Eriksen not playing. My point is, in everything that he has said, he is blaming the manager. At the end of the day, he said the manager shouldn't have played Eriksen. The manager shouldn't have played Maguire. At the end of the day, you are blaming the manager. And that is the point that we are all trying to make, regardless of whatever we see. The point is, all of us are seeing that there are problems, and the manager is not fixing the problems. So who is to blame? The manager. That is at the end of the day.
Yes, but
And
so
he took accountability for it. He took accountability for it.
Did he?
Right?
Yes.
He took accountability for it.
No, yesterday he said he has to look in the mirror, which is well done, mate. 3 years too late.
But he does. But I don't think. But I don't want him to look at the mirror. I want him to look at the field of play. I don't want him to look at the mirror. Look at the field of play. Why would you be looking at the mirror when we are playing a game?
Let me ask this brother a question, Josh. So in the last 2 games, you think Eriksen has been the problem?
I don't think Eriksen has been the problem. No, I just think Ten Hag needs to decide his starting 11. And if Eriksen is going to fit in there, I don't think Bruno fits in there. I saw Eriksen and Bruno run after the same ball constantly in the game. Eriksen and Bruno running after the same ball in the same space.
Hold on, you said earlier. This is why hold on. The whole reason I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Joe, you're about to ask the same question I asked. He literally
at the beginning of this, you said that Eriksen, Ten Hag is going to die on the sword of keep on picking Eriksen. But now you're telling me that Bruno and Eriksen can't play in the same team. So what you're saying is he should be picking Bruno over Eriksen right now.
He should be picking Bruno or Eriksen. It's Bruno or Eriksen.
You seem to be backing up.
Let me in on the fence, bro.
The only way I'm going to end it because I'm not going to let anyone rush you, right?
Let me.
No.
Let me clear this out.
Do you know what this sounds like? This sounds like when John Morgan came here and said Joshua Zexi is the one that is making Bruno not to play well. Why are we giving excuses? What type of excuses are we giving?
But Bruno has sat there and done nothing.
Bruno has been holding bench for a long time.
No, do you know what just happened? You know what just happened? He was about to make a crazy point, and you lot was about to cook him, and he tried to change his point. Right now,
Yeah,
when I say Erik Ten Hag is shooting himself in the foot, when I say he's shooting himself in the foot, what I try to say is that there is no sustainable plan or long-term plan in playing Eriksen. The game was supposed to, the team was supposed to.
Josh.
No, but that point is similar to Joe. You know, I remember I asked the question earlier. If Eriksen is a mainstay, what happens to Mason Mount? What is the Mason Mount project? If Eriksen is a mainstay,
forget Mason Mount right now. What I'm trying to talk about, forget Mason Mount right now. What I'm trying to establish here is we need that 11 consistently. I don't want to see Maguire in that defense. I want to see Delegates because we press higher up. The ball we play out from the back is.
What you're saying is we should play the same 11 every day. Is that what
we can't play the same 11 every game, Mr. Josh.
Not every day.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Brother.
Bro, he's playing the same players every game.
He's gone.
When they get injured, we start getting angry. Like, what was he talking about?
If we don't
rotate, he was walking, bro. He's trying to get out of it.
He needs to go and share that mirror with Ten Hag. They both need to look at themselves in that mirror because I don't understand what he's saying.
Whether we like it or not, Eriksen is the most technically skilled.
Right now, he's saving us, bro.
Now, the only problem is his age, his heart, and his legs.
Right. And that's what Josh,
which is a lot of problems.
I don't think Josh didn't realize what his real point was. Erik Ten Hag's problem yesterday is he didn't sub Eriksen off, as well as Bruno. Yeah, he didn't make the right subs. It was Ten Hag's fault why that game went to a draw.
Do you know what? Yeah, top managers, rid the mistakes from players who constantly make mistakes. Why is it that other managers can rid the mistakes from certain players, but this manager can't rid the mistakes from the players that our lot do? But bro, we're 3 years in. We shouldn't be making the mistakes. We should be more solid, and we're not. And
it's embarrassing. When you have options, you should not reward incompetency. That is a very simple fact. We are not trying to play somebody into form. and the team is suffering because you're trying to play one or two people into form. When is that a thing? I mentioned how other managers are dropping even their best. In the most important game of the season, last season in the Champions League, Pep substituted De Bruyne early. Why are we insisting on playing Bruno even when he's not on form? We are playing Rashford to play him into form, playing Bruno to play him into form, playing Cas. How many players are we going to play them into form?
Listen,
why is is Manuel rehabilitation camp?
Pep bought Grealish for 100 mil, and that brother is
mostly
on the bench.
Exactly.
Holding bench, bro.
One player of the season.
If it's Manuel, we would have played Grealish until we play him into form.
I don't get this. We are babying this guy into failure.
That's a good point, you know. Say that one more time.
We are babying this manager into failure.
That's what I've been saying, Joe. And you want it? That's what I've been saying.
And Joe,
the bar is so low that any little improvement is, oh wow, it's embarrassing, man.
I was low before he came. That's the problem. You have to realize that before we got the worst ever finish with him, we had the worst ever finish with Oli. So the bar was low, blood, and he brought it back up to third. He brought it back up to a trophy,
and he lowered it again. He lowered it again. That's the thing. He lowered it again.
I know, but why can't he be the person to then have the chance, the opportunity to bring it back up? If he brought it back up before, this is the thing that I think I'm still hoping the 10 games work out.
But here is the thing, Joe. Our ancestors say this: when you get wood from the forest and you set it on fire, the wood catches fire easily. When you use your own hand and pour water on that wood, and you try to set it on fire, it will be more difficult to set on fire the first time than when you did the first time, because you have not only quenched the fire, you have poured water on it. And that is my problem with Ten Hag. The first season, it felt like he was doing something. He has destroyed what he started. It's going to take a lot more to rebuild it. Is he going to be able to do it? Unfortunately, I don't think we can give him that time.
The players are losing belief in
destroying, you know. That team always needed destroying. Even Ragnick came here, and I agree with every single thing that Ralph Ragnick said. Open heart surgery was needed for the team.
And all the players have changed. Majority of the players have changed.
But we have options, Joe. We have options.
Hold up. Joe, do you know what? Joe. Who just said we needed open heart surgery? Who just said that? Whoever said that, we've just had open heart surgery with these players, but what Ten Hag did, was put in we were meant to get a new heart, but my man went and got a dud and put that back into the team. That's what he's done. Bro, we went and got a heart that's not working and made it even worse.
Who's the dud?
No, Ten Hag, innit? Ten Hag was made. We've had the open heart surgery. A lot of the players that he didn't want have gone. But what my man has done, instead of actually replacing the heart with a new one, my man's gone and put in one that's already dead. He's made it worse. That's what he's done. There's nothing that he's done that's improved this team.
Joe, he's been given everything he wants. He's been given everything he wants, and he's failing.
Man, I'm not doing a 2-hour show, On that note, we will end it there, Thank you so much for everybody that has turned up. Peter, George, end to end. Oh,
Ten Hag out.
Get
simple as, bro.
Say that again, Ads.
Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up.
Yes, please. Hey, Pav. I don't even know why I let you back in, but you're always interesting. But you got a stream ban, at least one stream ban, bro. At least. Just don't come on the show. Nah, I'm not letting you say that.
I don't think there's anything to say. My blood pressure is back to normal because I'm starting to not care. That is the I don't care face.
We're getting to that point. I think we're all getting to that point, Uncle. You know what? I feel like this space here, this is why people watch KG show a lot, bro. Because sometimes you just want to talk about it, Just cuss. Just get someone else's opinion because, it helps you realize certain things that you never saw before. Because when Uncle made that point earlier, my brain was like, do you know what? For real. I have to now look at when these players are not performing well on the pitch, and we can see it, the whole world can see it. Why are you trying to play people back into form, big man? Take him off now. Yeah, that's the level that we have to be operating on from now on, and we have to keep that energy for everybody. No favoritism,
bro. And then it like we just went and spent all the we just brought people in so you can do that. You have the ability to do that now. You were saying last year you couldn't do it. Now you can. You're not doing it. You're starting to you're frustrating.
You're starting to sound crazy, bro. You're starting to sound crazy.
You're starting to look
use
like
the tools given.
Huh?
I said use the tools that are given, fam. Is what I'm saying, Tim.
Bro, imagine you got a labourer working for you, and a little man comes to you and he's like, "Oh, I need to put up this shelf, but I ain't got a hammer." You give him a hammer. He's like, "Oh, I ain't got no nails." You give him nails. You come back 2 hours later, the shelf's still not up. A man's like, "Oh,
no, you know what it was, right? I need a level now. Now I need a level."
You know what I mean? Get out. You know what wasn't going. Get on the bus as well. Yeah. Get on the bus, bro. I'm not taking you home.
I'm not getting no lift in my car, but go home. Yeah. But listen, Coley, thank you for turning up, man. As always, great opinions from the panel today. We're even supposed to be a panel show, but you know what? I like ending it like that because all the opinions can get together and have their say. Now, people, please make sure you smash a like. I think KG will be back here later on. He should be. I don't know if he will be, but he usually does the afternoon show these days because he's trying to keep up the level of interaction with the audience. Guys, thank you. I had a lot of people watching today. Hopefully it just continues to grow because you know what? It was good therapy, I think. We all needed that. And for that, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you thank anybody if you... Oh, Shane, do you know what? There was one more... Let me catch the super chat real quick before I go. There was one super chat that I didn't want to read out while Pav was there because I know what he would have done. Dinian White says, just watching this from the start, but I seriously think Pav needs help. I hope everything's okay at home. Mental hospital is needed. And I know Pav is cussing right now. Let me just check. Pav? Good. I don't think he heard. So on that note, guys, let's just bounce. Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
going
bomb,
on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb.